Hi there, I'm Larissa Gorato. I'm the Associate Product Manager to the Icon 2, and today we're here at the Pharma headquarters in Dublin to talk about the different functionalities of EyePASS. We are going to discuss OPC UA. That stands for Open Platform Communications, in this case, Unified Architecture, and it's a standard for the exchange of data from devices and sensors to management systems and the cloud within industrial automation environments. As a machine-to-machine protocol, it outlines specifications for the mapping of data, accessibility, security, as well as other characteristics, not dependent on the Windows environment. I believe it's relevant to mention that it has to be purchased directly from us so we can prepare the dependencies needed at a certain cost, obviously. Today we will demonstrate how to use it on the same laptop, but this could work exactly the same if we were to be in different locations. As you can see, I already have my EyePASS started, and I will now start the OPC UA. This is what it will look like. All you have to do is add server. You will be able to identify the end URL from here, and you select it by selecting the size you need it and clicking enter. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V will not work in this scenario. So you double click and add server, delete this, and Ctrl+V. You can see that the server has been added, and now connect automatically is what we want. We click OK. Now that you have selected the endpoint URL, all you need to do is paste it over here. Click OK. This is the pop-up that's going to show. All you need to do is accept the service, continue, and now you will see both input and output of your OPC. This is very similar to OPC DA, so let's start by input. Here you will select the information you need to give to the software in order for the session to start. I usually tend to go for an order of things, so I start with the user, then password, then session ID, config name, start, and stop. Now we'll move on to the output. We are going to select DV10, DV50, and DV90, as well as mean, median, and session status. In order for you to see this working, you have to input data. So we're going to ping admin and your password as well. The session ID also has to have the session ID also needs to have a unique identifier. So I'm going to call this OPC UA number 1. It's very important to make sure that the configuration name you're using is exactly as it was saved, otherwise the session might not start. I'm going to use demo PT. And these are all the information we have to input. Now we are going to come here and select this little square in order to start our session. I will move it to our EyePASS window just so you can see what's happening. And now we have our session just started. You can see here the results that we're obtaining in real time. They are the same. And let's say we have reached the point where we collected all the data we needed. We're going to stop. And this will only happen because the user and the password are already inserted. And this is it. You can see that the results were stopped immediately as soon as we asked the system to, just as an interest to check if this works. I will recall the session just so you can see that the results are there. And here it is. We can even export the results. It was a pleasure to present this content to you. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact Unipharma. Have a good day.